Hey, welcome, sir. Welcome, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Great.
Well, it's good morning for me. I'm in Malaysia.
Well, it's kind of good morning for me as well, but it's gonna be good night for me from in very soon. But right now it is. I'm back in my home country, so it's kind of very early morning for me. Okay, so everybody is here. We were talking about designing. So, yeah. Okay, and we created a demo funnel. Okay, yeah, and we were like creating that. Just give me a few seconds and then let's just wait like 3 more minutes before we start our designing session. We have talked about a few of the products. Okay, Shamim, do you remember which we went to which element till which element did we actually went through the design one
I,
last week?
um, Last week, I don't remember.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I think we like talk about oh the button forms, blog post, and category navigation. These are the one that we would be talking today, maybe even more. Yeah. 2 more minutes. Come on, everybody. Join so we could start our session and then we'll do that. Okay. I think let's start. Okay. So I'm in Funnel Builder, and this is where we design our funnel pages. Essentially, the builder is same for website and funnel. Uh, and let's start. So last week we talked a lot about the headline, subheadline, paragraph, the bullet list. So today we are going to talk about what is meant by button. So I'm going to add the element button in here. When we add the button element, how we can customize it, like what should be the color of this button. Let's make it something like this. And what should be like the size of the font. And now this one, remember, in the previous week, I discussed this thing as well. The font that we are changing in here is not getting changed for the mobile view. So if you want to change the font size for the mobile view, when you click it here, it takes you to the mobile version in here. So you can change it here. So let's say I tell it the mobile version is going to be the 12. For the desktop, it is still 75. So there you see the same button could be displayed differently if they are previewing it, if you are watching it on desktop or on the mobile. So let's say, let's take the preview in here just to show you how it would look. So for the desktop, this is our website. And if you look at it through here, this is how it's gonna look up on the mobile. And this one, this is how it's gonna look up on iPhone 14 Pro Max. So it has a few of the inbuilt device that you can use to see the preview, how any page that you have designed within the funnel builder, how it would look on any of the mobile devices. Okay, now let's get back in here. Let's make it some correct one. What should be the weight of the font? Now, there is this thing that we discussed last time that is called the typography. So in one of the topics of the typography is we tell it where we want to put emphasis on any wording, how it should be shown. So should it be shown darker? Should it be shown lighter? Should it be shown slimmer? Or should it be shown fatty like a bold? So that all setting can be set through the font weight. Again, mobile and desktop view. So let's say I'm selecting it as bold. So automatically change up in here. And subtext. Now we haven't set up any subtext for this button. Let's just put some subtext and we can change the subtext size and subtext font weight. What should be the typography type that you set up in here in the typography? This would be the font style. And what is the typography that you want to use? Is it custom font that you want to use, headline font, or content font? So setting up the fonts in the typography gives you like a parameter that you stay within. The font could match with each other and it doesn't look so bad. So for this button, I'm using the headline font. Should there be any icon on this button? We can select that in here, and like these are the icon. Let me show you. These are, by the way, my screen is properly visible to you guys, right? Thumbs up. Oh, great, great. Okay, so in here you can see, or we can, like, let's say I'm putting up this YouTube icon in here, and how should that icon uh, be assigned? What is the alignment of this button? Right now it is on the center. For this particular orange box, it is in the center. So should it be on the left side, or maybe on the right side, or on the center, or justified? Essentially anything according to your preference. What should be the color? So let's say I'm putting this black. Now this is changing the top font color. The other subtext color is gonna be this one. Let's change it to something like this one. Oh, this is way too bad. Let's add some custom color in here. Okay, something like this one, for example. So this is the color that I like. And now the subtext font is in different color and the main font is in different color. Main font color are basically the theme or thinking behind the main font color or main font size is keeping that bold is it's the primary action of that button. And the sub font is like the helping word that is explaining what that action is going to be. So when it says click to sign up, the bottom one would be saying to get a free book or something like that. So essentially the function of the button is to get your customer to click this button for the sign up process to start. And the subtext is telling them what are they going to be signing up for. So, oh, okay, I went off topic, but let's say the padding. We have discussed this in detail last time about the headings. So padding and margins of the button, it can like If we add that here, you see the spacing from the edge of the button to the starting of the font is increased. You can like put up stupid values in here as well, but uh, so it moves. So when you see those very big buttons in anywhere, how they are made, like their padding and their margins between two different elements are set from here. The text, the main text is here. Like if you type something in here, it automatically changes that. The subtext is in here. Let's put up something in here. And what should this button be doing? That is what is defined in here. Right now, we have like built-in view of the process. If they click on this button, it will open up a pop-up on their computer, and that pop-up will have something in it, or it might be taking them to a particular website. Or if when they click, it might even show or hide an element from your website. You can tell it, okay, hide, let's say, particular font or other button, or show any particular element, scroll to element. So let's say you have a very big page, and when they click on this button, it will automatically scroll down to that particular area of the page. Okay. Same, the steps, when they click on this button, should it take them to any particular step of the funnel? So right now, since we only have like two steps, so it will automatically take them to the thank you page. But what if your funnel has like 20 steps? And if they click on this button, you want them to jump from the step 1 to step 14 directly. You can just select this step page in here, and it will take them to that particular step or the next step. Remember, the funnel namings are like this: the top one, then the next, then the next. So if we tell it to go to the next step, whichever step page is right below that, it will take them in there. So the alignment of the funnel pages is linear movement downwards. So action, the customer should follow this part from the first page. It should go to the next, to the next, to the next. But with the help of the step action, you can actually tell him to skip a step or something like that. Okay, the next is one-click upsell and downsell product. You're quite familiar with what is an upsell product. So that is the main product that we want to sell. And the downsell product is like kind of cheaper, but you want to bundle it with your main product. So if you want that to happen, and because the one sell product is already purchased, so what happens is uh, that product is already purchased. So when you click on this button, what will happen? It will capture their sales detail and it will automatically add that, and that will be taken to the downsell product to be purchased. Call action, if they click on it, it will open up the dialer on customer's computer or mobile phone, and it will dial a particular number. You have to like set up the setting in here, but same thing goes for the SMS, the email address, the membership. So you can like tell it what should happen with this button. Now, these are the general properties of this. Then let's come to the animation. How should this button look like? Should it fade away? Should it like this one? There are different. So experiment a bit and you can make your website look good just by the animation, the little animation that your button is doing, how it should work. When you click on it, it previews you within the builder. Uh, I did ask him to join. Hey, John, what happened? John, can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm logging in from two devices because there's a
Ah,
mic problem. That's why.
okay. I was like, I did allow him, but he didn't join. So yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
welcome, man. How are you?
Good, good. David, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. So,
Nice.
the summarized version till we have discussed now, we are talking about the button and what its actions are. We have talked about the general setting, and now we are in the animation side, and we are talking about how we can make it look good on our website. So just like this one, the bounce, how it should bounce, and then like bounce down, left, right, flip up and down. Like this is the animation for this particular button. You should go through these and it should show you how it looks. So here you see the tilting action that I really don't like, but it is there. Glow. Now, if we select glow, it will shine a bit. And bounce, that's how the button is going to be bouncing. So it's like these animations within a button, what happens is it's a psychological effect. If there is a little bit of animation that is done to any particular button, it grabs the attention from the real estate that your customer is looking at. So what that means is if this is our website, like the whole screen, and we have, if this button is jumping like this, automatically, as soon as we look at the screen, we would always look at what is happening here. So doing these animation, don't overdo it. It will make your website look bad, but you do it to one button, which is like really the important one. Some of the buttons are about like filling out the form, like the opt-in form, but one of the button is all about like selling your product. And if that button is jumping, then I would very much be tempted to click on that and maybe even purchase your product. So these animations are like not only the design element, but they are also the psychological element to make your customer purchase your product. Essentially, our job using this software, creating the website within here is to earn more money. And for that, these are the tricks that we gonna play to grab the attention of any user or any visitor of our site. Okay, so hover animation, you have a little bit of that as well. Let me just turn this one off. We can select that. Now, when you hover it, what should happen? If I move the mouse to the button, then it only moves. So hover animation is hover, the mouse cursor hovering over it. So if we tell it to wobble, there you go, just wobbled. So again, let's go to the advanced properties of any button. Text transform. Should it transform to uppercase to lowercase? As soon as I changed it, here you see the subtext is in the alphabets. It automatically changed from the lowercase to the uppercase. Capitalize, maybe you're typing a sentence, it will automatically capitalize every first word. Once you have used it, it will automatically make the correction to the text that is on the button according to whatever you have selected in here. What should be the full width? Should it be fluid or fill width? There you see it automatically filled up. But what if I put another element right beside this button and this button will automatically get shorter? So fill width is worked that way. Any background styling, should it flat line? Should it be the custom one that we have done already? Vertical spacing, horizontal spacing, where should this button exist? Should it exist on the desktop version only, or should it staying on the mobile version only, or should it stay on the both of them? So whatever you select in here, it will be displayed there. And is there any border to it? Like if I select the full border, now if we look at the preview of this button, it will have a border in the green color. Again, let me close this. So here you see a very thin line around the whole button is there that is in the green color. Let's make him red. And let's save it. And let's take the preview and let's make the borderline a bit fatter so it looks though it will look very stupid, but still, at least it will look. So here you see the red line is there in the border. So how it should look, what should be the size, what should be the color of that border, what should be the radius. So now this is interesting. Let me just take away to no border and let's select the border. Should it be on all edges? Should it be on the bottom top edges, or should it be on the bottom edges? And I can tell it, okay, make the corners round. We select the bottom edges only. Let's select all edges, and it made the corners of that button rounder in the rounder shape. And what should be the rounding? Like if I take it more the value, more the round it is. Anyways, and let me just do the fluid one so it shows us better. Okay, the next thing about this button's property is what is the box shadow of it. How it should be, how much bigger, what should be the blurring, the spread, what should be the location of this button, x-axis and y-axis. You can set the colors in here, what should be the text shadow. Now these settings is all about the shadow that you see in here. If I turn this off, like, I'm just gonna, how do we, let me just take away the shadows. And now the font doesn't have any shadow. So this is all about the button functionality. So you can mostly use it to redirect to different page, to different element, to open the pop-up. Now the pop-up is very interesting because if we look at the pop-up setting, when we click on the pop-up on the top, first thing first, always remember that when you are checking or you want to use the pop-up, that this setting is not enabled. Disable pop-up means that the pop-up is not available. Pop-up is another real estate on your website to show more content. So let's say I'm putting in, oh, let's put a form for somebody to fill up in here. So this is one of the form. Oh my God, that's a very big form. Oh, let me change that to email unsubscribe form, for example. So first name, last name, phone number, and email, and why they are unsubscribing. So this is our custom font that I just put up on the pop-up setting. And if I close it, those settings automatically went away from back to the buttons. So the pop-up setting, always make sure that you are in the pop-up setting by clicking on in here, and it should say pop-up, and then you can start customizing this widget according to your preference, padding and everything, font, color, now what should be the behavior of the pop-up? It can also, like this property comes in handy, close pop-up on clicking outside. So if your customer is visiting and if he clicks outside the form, should it close the form or should it keep it open? Select accordingly as per your preference. What is the width? And should it be showing the pop-up? If somebody visited your site and he just want to go away, like maybe he wants to close the tab, should it show the pop-up just to grab attention once again so they can like purchase your product? So for pop-up setting, you have to like tweak it. Now this setting that we are tweaking is applied on the pop-up real estate. And then you can click on the element, and just like before, you can like change whatever information or whatever properties about any of that particular element. Okay. Okay, so let's say, let's add another element after the button. So, oh, that is interesting. We just added the form on the pop-up. Now let's add the form on the main site. And when we add the form on the main site, it will always ask you to add the form that you have created outside the builder in the form builder, and you can like select that form. Let's say I'm selecting the duplicate one or something like that. And I can like, if I want to change any information in this form or any setting, I can directly click in here and it will take me to the form builder. Now, remember, when we click on the edit form, it opened a new tab. It didn't let us escape from the website builder because it has some unsaved changes. And whenever you are building website or funnels, this is a tip for you guys. Always periodically save them. Because if you are working on any funnel for a very longer time, what happens is it becomes idle and the server authentication token gets expired. So what happens is when we try to save it in the end, the server doesn't recognize that this is the page they were working on and it doesn't save. So we have to do the whole work again. Always remember to periodically save in between when you're changing any setting or when you're customizing your web page or funnel page. Okay, because we have like this one, undo and redo buttons already available to us. Also, the version of our pages is also available. We can go back to any particular version or we can undo the changes and it will take us back the steps. So yeah, periodically saving is like a good habit in a sense. Okay, let's go to the form. So now we are in the form builder. We can like, take away the question, make any question as required field. We enable that. The person cannot submit the form unless he fill out this particular field, something like that. So once you have done with all of the settings that you're satisfied, what you're gonna do is click on the save and it will save that setting in the form, which we have applied in here. And when somebody opens up our website, it will show them the correct form that you have added on your website. Okay, now let's go to the next element that is like blog post. Now, blog post is you have to create the blog first and then use this element. What it does is it grabs the blogs that you have created within your sale process account and it will display those blogs on your website in like this, the preview, like 3 in here. We can use the compact one, the standard one. What should happen? We click on more stories, it will show up more blogs. And what should be the size of the blog site? Should it be recent, would come up on the top, or should it go to the bottom? So according to your preference, you can set up all these properties in journal and in advance as well. And your images are, oh, sorry, this is called the blog one. So your blogs will be available on your website. Okay, please give me one more minute. Okay. All right, now let's add another element to our site. This one is very important. That's called the navigation one. Usually we see this one on the top of the site. So let's grab this to the top. So right here, let's grab this one as well to the bottom of the form. So now navigation menu will have two different things. One is some sort of logo in it, and then there are links to your website pages your web pages. You can set them the settings in here, how it should look within the element, what should be the category one, where should it take to. We will type that in here, and when we click on submit, what happens is it will take them to that page if they have selected this option, so on and so forth. So in the navigation menu, you can like create a map for your website. For funnel, the map is always linear, one direction movement, but for this particular person that I'm talking about, uh, he found out some different aspect of that. Okay. And so you can like increase, sorry, I went off topic, but within the navigation menu, you can like increase or different categories in here by clicking like the plus icon or the delete icon or the clone icon in here, and it automatically adds another category. So here I have just cloned the category one to category one. You can change the name in here. If I type like something in here, and if I click okay, let's tell it to go to, let's say, google.com. Okay, go to the category, and there is nothing in it. And we can like tell it, should it open a new tab or something like that. And so there are other properties, include search bar, or should it not include the search bar? The search bar is this one. So if we turn this off, the search bar goes away. Turn this on, the search bar comes up back in here again. Should we show or hide the icons that is in the start of the navigation menu? What should be the padding, horizontal spacing, vertical spacing? Because you're gonna be collecting the your customer data to receive your payment. So mostly when you are doing any video call, do not let your customers share. Okay. And now let's go to the next one. Next element should be like below the blog. And navigation menu is done. Let's select the image selector. Now this one is very interesting one. We can upload bunch of images to this one, and it can display them one by one, just like these ones that we see. Like we click on this one, it will display the next image, which slide we should show, and we can upload those images in here. What should be the height and width of those images? Should we optimize them or not? What should be this time in second that it automatically navigates to the next image? Or should it be one time loop, or should it be infinite loop? What should happen when we move our mouse cursor over here? Should it pause the hover, or should it keep on going? And again, the other properties in here, so you can like, what is the font, what is the size, how it should look, yada, yada, yada. And basically, when you set up these properties, the image selector or the image slider will start to work. Like, let's say, let's take the preview of this. So we could actually see with the image. Come on, save it. It's taking way too long. Come on. Come on, buddy. Okay, till it's saving, let's add some more element. Just like the image slider, the video element lets you put up and host the video within here, or you can put up another hosted video in here, like from YouTube or any other platform that you can find in here. Most of them in here, HTML5 version, any custom embedding. Hosted video means the video is uploaded in here within this sale process server. YouTube Vimeo, you can totally understand that those are the videos that are hosted on other streaming sites, and you can put them in here to like uh, to show the video about your product or something like that. Okay, so these are the properties. Should it start playing the video automatically when somebody is on your page? Like, let's say this video is on our pop-up. Should it start to play automatically, or should it let the person fill out the form and then play the video? Okay, so there you go. So this is our image slider. It's moving automatically after every 5 seconds. So those all settings, and see, I moved the mouse away from our website. It showed up with the form that we have already selected. Okay, the next one is image. You can put up like pictures on your site. Frequently asked questions. So the title of the question and what is the answer of that question. You can like put them in here, and you can like type the questions and their answers just to like, just like on any website we see frequently asked questions. So it is all about that. You can change the title in here and the wording of any instruction that you want to give them would come up for that particular choice. Let's go to the next one. And photo gallery, yeah, we can add that in here, and it will pick up the images that we have uploaded. By default, these images are already attached, but we can like add our own images in here as well. Okay. Next, okay. Now this one particularly is very good. It's a very essential part. So any custom coding that you want to do that is going to stay within one page, you will add that content like the code, this one, and it will add this box in here, which is going to be invisible from your customer's perspective. But you can put some code in here. If we type some code in here, it will process that code as soon as this website is accessed. Okay. So far, so good. Any question about any of the element that we have discussed till now from previous week or from this week? Please put them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and directly ask me the question, and yeah, I will try to answer them. Okay, next one is survey. So just like as we were adding the forms, there is another thing that is called survey. You can like add that survey element on your website from here. The next element is calendar, the calendar that you have created under settings, and then calendars. You can put up that calendar in here. Let's try calendar element, and obviously it's going to ask us to select one of the calendar that you want to use, and it will show up like this within your website. So remember, there are two different things. When you're creating the calendar, the acknowledgement says, thank you very much for filling out this form, yada, 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 or booking an appointment. You can like, that whole thing is gonna be within this element in your website. So every time you see this orange box, it's giving you what it's gonna look like on the website. These lines are not going to be visible when you take the preview of any site that you have created. So this is what we have created so far. As I said before, I'm very bad with the design. I only know what any element does. So let's go to the next one, map. This comes handy if you're like inputting like on the landing page where you are giving them the contact detail, the map come handy. It shows them where your exact location is. You have to like set up the location, but once it is done, what happens is it gives anybody an option to actually use it in their navigation software for any of their vehicle. That way they can reach to your physical office presence automatically. Again, some of the properties are what should be the map type, what should be like if I select the train in our preview, it will show us the greenery that is going to be in here. So satellite view or hybrid view, select any of them, and it will automatically change that according to whatever preference you have set in the properties of that particular element. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, SVG. Now this one is what is meant by SVG? It's a high quality image. Essentially, we are putting up in here, but it has like predefined, and is there any SVG editor? We can change its like what the image is and how we can customize that. Okay, and obviously the size of the image that is being displayed in here is here. If I let it put it to 400 width and 400 height, will automatically change the size of that in here. Let's put it back to 200 and 200. That was a good one. Okay. The next is reviews. So if you have connected your Google review, Google Reputation Management, or Facebook Reputation Management, you can show your live review from your account that you have integrated under the settings, those testimonials that your customer has put up on your public site, on your Google business profile, or Facebook. You can display them on your website, and it will keep on adding and updating automatically because it is getting the information from the from your actual reputation management site. Okay. John says, can we show Trustpilot reviews here? Trustpilot reviews. Yeah, we can, but it will automatically pick up the latest one to show in here. So if there are too many, then it will select them differently.
Okay, done it. Thank you. And Facebook reviews also,
Yes, we can
all that
use.
comes through the
Yeah, you have to like connect the Facebook review in the reputation management before it can start functioning in here.
great.
And that once you have connected your Facebook or Google, the element works the same for funnel and the website. Okay. So you don't have to like create two different one. And then usually when I'm putting up the customer testimonials, I don't make them available on the mobile version. So I just turned it off in here as well. Okay, the next one. See how linear downward movement this website is looking with the elements that we have put up in there. Anyways, let's go to the countdown timer. Now, just as we were talking about the functionality of the button, where there was this option in there to show an element or to hide an element, but that was because there was a button that the customer has clicked, so it's showing up or hiding any element. But what if we want to give him the option after a certain period of time? So countdown timer comes up handy. You just tell it what is your preference, how it should display, and it will change in here as well on your website actually. So countdown, minute timer, and day timer, all three of them kind of work the same thing, but what is the difference? So in the countdown timer, it's counting backwards. The minute timer, it is the, here you see, the difference. This one is the countdown, and this one is the minute timer. So yeah, it starts from 45 because it's not tracking, it's not delaying for hours, it's delaying only for minutes. Let's go to the next one, and the next one is navigation menu. Let me in here, so you can put up your logo, your business name, and what are the buttons. So usually this element is on the top of the website, and mostly people like to make this a global section. So whatever we put up in the global section, it will always be displayed on all of your pages within the same website or the funnel. Okay, and you can like change its properties within here. This is where you will find the image that should be displayed in here, probably about your business or maybe about the person who is managing the business. Okay, let's go to the next one. And next one is the divider. So divider, let's say I want to divide this and this element. I want to divide them. I like to put them, there should be some space in between. I can use this one, the divider, and it automatically puts up this line. That means now it is divided from this portion to this portion of the website. Okay, let's go to the next one, progress bar. Now the progress bar can be like, you can add that and make it sticky. And what happens is if the customer is visiting, you can like track their ability using this tool, and according to whatever preference you have selected, it will perform that function, the progress bar. If your product is at in the bottom, so this bar will fill out a lot more than right now how it is showing in the preview. Okay, so image feature. So you can like put up the image and you can like put up some of the headlines and some description about that image. So mostly it comes up handy when you are like an instructor. So you can use this element to show the instructor's face, the title, and what is meant by the title. Okay, next let's go to, let's add in here, image feature. Oh, we have already, sorry, image feature we have already covered. And social icons. So when you click on social icon, it automatically adds all of these icons. They don't have your memory. So what happens is you have to like configure their links one by one by going in here in the properties and then clicking the pencil icon and just type in the window, and it will work accordingly. Mostly we like to put in our social media links in here, and then we start playing. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so this one, let's add it. Oh, that is the same element, sorry. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Okay, now the last three elements are kind of about the product that you are selling. You want to collect the payment from your customers. So last two is two-step order, or one-step order is to collect the payment from your customer in here. Okay, let me add that in here, and let's add the first. It automatically brings up this page, which you can customize in here. Let's say your product is totally online, then you can tell it, okay, where is that? Enable cart mode. Should it be there or not? What is the product description? You have to type in that one. And printing information. So you can like do it. So if you have connected like Stripe, PayPal, NMI, authorized.net, or Square, this comes handy to collect the payment from your customer to your bank account, essentially. And we can also like change should people be using the code that you showed last time. So give me 1 second. And let's go to the order confirmation. So this one, after any of your customer has paid for your product and they have like fill up this sign, they have made the payment. On the next page, you should put up this order confirmation element. What it does is it automatically shows which product they have purchased, what is the price of the product, what is the total, and it shows the shipping details, the address that you have collected in here, which I was trying to see where we turn it off, and that is, I believe, in here, and we can tell it. Okay, where is shipping details? So I am telling it to hide this detail, and that's basically, I think so. These are all the elements. Oh, yes, that is one thing is panning. Now, because we are creating multiple pages with the same design, and every time I don't want to create the new category navigation, I want just this to be available on the top of every page. So how we gonna do that is, let me do this interesting feature like in here. And now I can like move this. Okay, why it's not moving? Give me 1 second. Come on, buddy. Okay, let's let's go to the layer. Let's go to the section. This is our sections. Okay, so where is my goal section, sector section, widget workplace? So there are some of the elements that you find in different categories within here. So let's say global something or social template. So you can add them and then it will start to work. Okay. Now, before I continue, do you have any question about any of the element that we have used? And like, Pradeep, yeah, go ahead.
You know, this order confirmation box
Hmm.
is not automatic, or should we do it surely? Have we?
It is automatic. It is
Ah,
automatic. So we don't put it right under the in here. It should exist on the second step of your funnel. So this step has to be completed before this element to start working. So we always put them on the thank you page.
done. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, great. Any other question? Shamim, maybe you have any question?
No, I'm good so far.
Okay. So far so good. Everything is easy. Oh, I'm very bad with the design, but essentially you can do that. Last week,
David,
I
one more question. Sorry.
yeah, please go ahead.
Countdown timer is there. I run weekly webinars. So when the countdown timer hits the exact webinar time, will it
Mhm.
refresh to 7 more days? Is that possible?
That is an interesting question. Okay. 7 days. Oh, the timer doesn't work like we can tell it to start working and it will display. What happens is anytime I open the page, it will start the timer at that time. It
Oh,
doesn't
that's
work.
early.
it's for my session. If I take the preview right now, it will start from what is the timer setting I did in here? Let me see. Okay, what is the timer setting? Okay. Where do I set the time for it? There we go, 45 minutes. So it will always, whenever I open the page, it will always. Did I not set the timer? Whoa. Oh, I didn't even save it. Let me save it and then take the preview. Did I actually?
That understood, David.
Yeah, so
And
every time you open the page, it will start the timer from that time, whatever you have set it up. So usually what happens is the functionality of this timer is like attempting. And what I usually do is I keep it hidden. I don't show this timer. I use the functionality of hidden. And after the timer is passed, it shows up some of the element. So show and hide element. And I tell him, okay, show like if the timer is passed, show them like something, some element. So after the timer is completed, that element would become visible on that website. So
Okay.
it can come handy when you're like giving some sort of discount just to grab the attention of your client. Like you can put up like 30-day time, 30 seconds timer. And what happens is after 30 seconds is passed, then it shows up a hidden button, which will give your customers some sort of discount. So if they are so loyal to you, you can use it in that sense.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that's about it for today. And we have only discussed on all the elements in here, some of the properties. I didn't go in a lot of details about the properties of each element because they were essentially like the redundant talk. I was repeating again and again the same thing. So if you guys have any questions about any elements properties, we can discuss them the next week. And the homework that I gave last week was how to make these elements to be stretched fully to the full width of your website. Like if we look at this preview, the image element has a lot of space on the left, on the right. How can I make that space go away and expand it? So here is the answer to any element that we want to do. Like I believe which element it is. It's the slider one. Where is the slider? There is the slider. So you can click on the green box and then just enable this, and automatically all the elements within that will become full width to the page. So that was the homework last time. If you found it, great job. If you didn't, here you go. You got the answer. So for the next week, go through the properties and what if I want this element, that is whatever the FAQ element, to be overlapping this image element. If I want to show it the FAQ starting from my image from here, how would I use the padding and spaces, padding and margins to make it, bring it overlap to any other element? We have only seen like, let's say, there we have this one, how we can use it to make this image overlap on the other image or any other element, essentially. Sometimes that is like one of the requirements. Sometimes we are using the background or something like that. Okay, so that's about it. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Okay, have a great day, guys, and happy making the designs. Take care. And
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.